Welcome to the podcast, voted one of the best in the marketing research industry in 2019 and followed up again in 2020. This is Research Business Daily Report, the industry's only daily research news video. Now, RBDR does rely on viewers' support, and you can pitch in and contribute, and we'll tell you how and where at the end of today's report. I'm Bob Lederer, in my 26th year as the respected voice in market research. It seems that more often than not, recommended action and behaviors for members of a client inside department emanates from research executives outside the department, vendors, and other kinds of suppliers, but not frequently from the market research department bigwigs who have to make important decisions every day. But a new book is being published on November 11th by Routledge. It's authored by Fred John. At present, he runs Consilience Research and Consulting. But in the recent past, Fred was a leading market researcher for over a decade at MasterCard International. And his new book, Storytelling and Market Research, a Practical User Guide, offers a step-by-step approach to help the client research executive who needs to control the room when they present to a superior. We invited Fred to tell us more about the subject and his book. Fred?
Thanks, Bob. So here's the story. The research profession has made enormous strides in data collection, in merging data streams, and developing new analytic methods. Woefully neglected, however, is our most valued business contribution, our deliverables, reports, and presentations. And it's not one unique problem. Bob just referenced my new book that addresses three different aspects of deliverable failure. First, many deliverables fail to provide truly profound insights, let alone conclusions and recommendations that are meaningful to the client. From what I've become accustomed to seeing, conclusions tend to be superficial and recommendations come wrapped with too many caveats. Second, many research reports and presentations are deadly dull. I've read and sat through too many that have put me to sleep. Frankly, I've probably written some myself. The response from frustrated clients has become a rising chorus demanding more story. Yet the term story has multiple meanings, often leading to unmet expectations. So my third motivation was to bring clarity to this semantic conclusion. What are the three meanings of story in the market research environment? The first two provide distinct answers to the question, so what's the story? Often this means, what's new? What's the latest? In other words, the compulsive need to stay on top of things. Alternatively, the C-suite questioner may want the essential learning that has emerged from a research initiative. This is the client inside professional's eureka or aha moment, and it can usually be expressed in a few sentences without numbers. The third meaning of story is narrative, how you relate what you found and what it means to the client. Here we're talking about structure and the style in which your learning is delivered. Because I propose the art of storytelling should guide this narrative process, my book offers lessons gleaned from all types of writing, plus drama, film, and even music. The resilience of story resides in our human experiences. I identify three transformative properties that give story and storytelling such a powerful impact. The first property separates us from our everyday lives and transports us to a different zone. There's specific ways you can enhance audience engagement by pulling C-suiters away from their immediate surroundings and immersing themselves in your deliverables. The second transformative property juxtaposes elements, constantly shifting perspectives, topics, pacing, even time periods. This can be applied to the structure of your deliverables through what I call the manipulation of expectation. The third transformative property enables your audience to identify or empathize with the people and situations you present. Of course, you need to constantly remind them that your percentages refer to real people leading real lives. Your corporate audience must also relate to you as a person, not as a passive deliverer of data. I think you'll find my book is a user-friendly guide filled with exercises, case histories, and examples drawn from a wide assortment of sources. Again, my bottom line is, and suggest yours should be as well, to illustrate the power of storytelling as a transformational tool in your deliverables.
That wraps up today's edition of the Research Business Daily Report. As we mentioned at the very start of today's video, we hope you will become a Patreon supporter for RBDR. And what that means is agreeing to provide a monthly contribution via your credit card, perhaps $5 or $10 if you're an individual, and maybe $25 or more if you are a business. Both of them help us defray costs and maintain our excellent reporting. We have a new Patreon contributor. It's Chris Hauk, who runs a consultancy, Hawkeye, out of the suburbs of Denver. Thank you, Chris. For those of you viewing us today, what can we do to earn your support? Well, keep watching RBDR regularly, or maybe once in a while, and then visit our exclusive crowdfunding platform at patreon.com/RBDR, where you can really pay your dues, more or less, for the work and the quality that we're bringing your way. Select whatever level of support is comfortable for you when you get there. And we'll say right now, thank you in advance. Have a good research day, and we'll welcome you back here tomorrow. And until then, as always, stay safe.